Cube and cube roots. Here is a cubical figure. The volume of a cube is 125 meter cube. What would be the length of side of the cube? Let the length of side be x. Then volume of the cube is x cube. X cube is equal to 125. X is equal to cube root 125. How to find the cube root of 125? Finding the cube root is the inverse operation of finding cube. 125 can be written as 5 cube. So we say that the cube root of 125 is 5. Therefore, cube root of 125 is equal to 5. This symbol denotes cube root. Examples for some of the cube roots is cube root of 512 equal to 8, cube root of 1728 is equal to 12. The values of cube roots from 1 to 1000. The cube of 1 is 1. The cube root of 1 is also 1. The cube of 2 is 8. The cube root of 8 is cube root of 2 cube, which is nothing but 2. The cube of 3 is 27. The cube root of 27 is cube root of 3 cube, which is nothing but 3. The cube of 4 is 64. The cube root of 64 is cube root of 4 cube, which is nothing but 4. The cube of 5 is 125. The cube root of 125 is 5. The cube of 6 is 216. The cube root of 216 is 6. Similarly, for 7, 8, 9 also, it is the reverse process of cube and cube root. Cube root through prime factorization method. Generally, we can easily find the cube roots of 2-digit numbers and 3-digit numbers. But for 4 or 5-digit numbers, it is a little difficult to find. So to find the cube root of 4 or 5-digit numbers, we use prime factorization method. Already you know how to factorize the given numbers. Factorization can be done by division method. How can we find cube root of 9261? We have to prime factorize 9261. After prime factorization, we get 9261 equals to 3 into 3 into 3 into 7 into 7 into 7. The value of cube root 9261 is 3 multiplied by itself 3 times, taking 1 3 down, and 7 is multiplied by itself 3 times, take 1 7 down, and multiply both 3 and 7. What is the product of 3 and 7? 21. So the value of cube root of 9261 is 21. Let us solve for another cube root value, cube root of 74,088. The prime factorization of 74,088 is 74,088 equals to 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 7 into 7 into 7. The value of cube root 74,088 is, by taking 1 2 and 1 3 and 1 7 and then multiplying 2, 3 and 7, we get 42. You have learned how to find the cube root of 4-digit numbers and 5-digit numbers by prime factorization method. So if I give a 6-digit number or more than 6-digit number, is it easy to prime factorize it? That will be very lengthy and time-consuming. So to find the cube root of a 6 or more than 6-digit number, we have an easy method. For example, we have a cube number which is 1,75,616. How would you find the cube root of that? We have steps to find the cube root of 1,75,616. Step 1. Start making groups of 3 digits starting from the rightmost digit of the number. Step 2. First group, that is 616, will give you the ones or the units digit of the required cube root. 616. Units place of 616 is equal to 6. Then 6 is the units place of cube root 1,75,616. Step 3. Now take another group, that is 175. We know that 5 cube is equal to 125 and 6 cube is equal to 216. 175 lies between 125 and 216. 175 is greater than 125 and lesser than 216. So 175 is greater than 5 cube and lesser than 6 cube. The smallest number among 5 and 6 is 5. The ones place is 5 itself. Take 5 as the tens place of the cube root of 1,75,616. Therefore, cube root of 1,75,616 is equal to 56. We can find cube root of 5 digits or 4-digit numbers also using the same method. For example, we have a cube number which is 13,824. How do we find the cube root of 13,824? We have steps to find the cube root of the number. Step 1. Start making groups of 3 digits starting from the rightmost digit of the number. Step 2. The first group, that is 824, will give you the ones or units digit of the required cube root. 824. The units place of 824 is 4. Then 4 is the units place of cube root 13,824. Step 3. Now take another group, that is 13. We know that 2 cube is equal to 8 and 3 cube is equal to 27. 13 lies between 8 and 27. So 13 is greater than 8 and lesser than 27, which means 13 is greater than 2 cube and lesser than 3 cube. The smallest number among 2 and 3 is 2. Take 2 as the tens place of the cube root of 13,824. Therefore, the cube root of 13,824 is equal to 24. Summary. Let us summarize what we have learned. Finding the cube root is the inverse operation of finding cube. Finding the cube root value by prime factorization method for 4-digit and 5-digit numbers. Steps to find the cube root of cube numbers for 6-digit numbers and more than 6-digit numbers.